welcome back. Now joining us this morning is Tabitha Wheeler with Wheelhouse Motion Pictures. Good morning, Tabitha.
Good
Happy
morning.
to have you today.
Thank you.
So you just finished your documentary project. Tell us about Mount Ashland, More Than a Mountain.
Yeah, so we created this documentary to commemorate their 60th season. So it's been about 2 years now. And when we interviewed their director of snow sports, Bill Hernan, and he says iconically in the film, that's the Stoke, when you're good at something and you get to pass it on. And so the whole documentary centers around sharing what you love with other people and the importance of enthusiasm.
Yeah, so what led you to believe that it was more than a mountain, to see the real content of working there?
Yeah, so it's a really difficult environment to work in. You're up early too, so you know how it is, but
Yeah.
You're up early, it's really cold, and it's a very small team as a nonprofit, and so the teamwork really, like, when people come together, that's really the only way anything happens, and that made me feel like this is a really special place. So
you really have to love it. You really have to be passionate about it. I love to see that. So it's actually premiering this Friday and Saturday. It's so exciting.
I can't believe it, honestly.
Right? All of this work culminating into this. So how can people share the Stoke?
Yeah, so we have a couple giveaways for everyone. So if you come at 5:30, we have some hats to give away from Sunday afternoons, and then we actually have the Stoke roast, which will go out to the first 100 people who get to show up to the event. And this is a custom roasted coffee grind from Mount Hood Roasters. So come get some Stoke to share with your family, and it should be a good time.
As we all know, the early morning mountain people need that coffee, so I love to see it. And so we were talking about how you can't believe it's already coming to this. What does it feel like to finally have everything culminating into this one event this weekend?
Honestly, it's a lot. It's like very nerve-wracking. We've been cooking this up for almost a year now, and so it's going to be a little bit of a relief when that day comes. And but mostly, I'm just excited to have that time with family and the community, and we have almost all of our tickets sold out, so it's going to be a really big event. Yeah.
And how have you seen the community come together around this?
Well, we've had a lot of really good responses when we reach out to sponsors and partnerships, and people are really ecstatic to just be there and get to share the Stoke with us. So
yeah, of course. And Tabitha, what do you hope that people take away from this film?
I really hope that people understand the importance of enthusiasm and how you can be stoked about anything in life, whether it's a hobby or your family or work, whatever it is, that all-encompassing enthusiasm is really important. It can really lift people up and make a really big difference.
Yes, it sounds like such a great time and such like a moving picture, so I love to see it. So what's next for Wheelhouse Motion Pictures and you guys?
Yeah, so we have a lot of really exciting projects coming up. Some of them are going to be teased at the event, so you get an extra sneak peek, and we actually just wrapped one of those yesterday, so it's been quite the week for us, but we're really excited to continue to share our work and on to the next after this weekend. So
when you were first starting this film, did you think that it would culminate to more afterwards? Were you hoping so?
I was hoping so, but we really just went into this wanting to do something for the mountain and give back to the community, and then when we turned that into an opportunity to make this amazing community event for everyone to come and have a good time, that was really, really special. So
yeah. And Tabitha, what was your biggest inspiration for diving deeper into Mount Ashland?
I think for me, I became really close friends with Abigail. She and I worked in marketing and events at that time, and she helped me through a lot of ups and downs while working there in my personal life and professional life, and so it was worth it to, I guess, turn something that started small into something more meaningful, because that's how my experience was there.
Absolutely. I love to see the way it snowballed, pun intended. I love it.
I love it.
Also, I love your hats here. What was the inspiration for these?
So these are actually designed by Sunday Afternoons, and we got to pick out a couple different ones to share with everyone. So we have, some ocean themes, some mountain themes, and they're all really outdoorsy. So not only are we going to be able to give away these trucker hats, but we also have some really fun winter hats for both kids and adults. So all of our sponsors are really going to get everyone outfitted for this upcoming winter season.
And what are the proceeds go towards with these?
So we are giving away 60% of about 100 ticket sales to the SOSEF, Southern Oregon Ski Education Foundation race team for their upcoming race season. While I was working in events up there, I got to meet their coaches, and they've been doing this for 20 plus years, and they also have the Stoke, and they're passing that on to some of these really talented up and coming skiers and riders in Ashland. So
I could talk to you all day about this Stoke, learning more about it, but we do have to say goodbye to you this morning. Is
Oh, man.
I know, right?
I'm a little relieved, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to mention?
We want to give an extra special shout out to Southern Oregon Subaru and Deanna and Diane Real Estate Team, and then Ashland Ace Hardware, because they really they're our sponsors for this event, and they really helped everything come together. So yeah,
I love it. So thank you so much, Tabitha. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes. And as we said, Mount Ashland, More Than a Mountain from Wheelhouse Motion Pictures is a new documentary on how one of Southern Oregon's favorite recreation spots is so much more than a ski and snowboard destination. How you can share the Stoke on Friday and Saturday this week as it premieres at the historic Ashland Armory. There will be live music from Danielle Kelly, Soul Project on Friday, and $8 Mountain on Saturday, plus food, drinks, games, and prizes. And for more information to purchase tickets, visit watchwheelhouse.com. Tabitha, thank you so much again for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. We'll be right back.